Hey everyone, Garbage here. How have you been? I am not having a good time right now, but since I'm still standing, I decided to spend some time learning a new game engine, Love 2D, and try to make something with it. Okay, so technically Love 2D is a game framework, not an engine. So no graphical interface, you do everything in code, but that's not the point of the video, right? It's a tool that helps you make games. Anyways, I decided to make a really simple game where you control a UFO and you dodge rockets. Nothing fancy, right? I'm just trying to learn how things work. But to my delight, it was very easy to get started. And I had the beginnings of a game showing up on my screen within the first 15 minutes. If you've been following this channel for a while, then you'll know that I used to make videos about the Godot game engine, which to this day remains one of my favorite engines of all time. But after the release of Godot 4.0 and all the updates that have come since then, I noticed that the usability of the engine for me had seriously fallen off. Right? There were a lot of what I felt were completely unnecessary changes to the workflow, adding a lot of little extra steps to do even the simplest things. And even though a lot of people liked the new changes, I just couldn't get on board with them. What the developers wanted and what I wanted were starting to diverge, which is fine, but that meant I wasn't having fun using the engine anymore. And so it was really nice to find that in Love 2D, pretty much every tool it provides tries its best to get out of your way. Creating a window, one line of code. Drawing sprites, one line of code. Getting inputs is like one or two lines of code. It's super minimal. Yeah, Love 2D provides you only a fraction of what a full game engine provides, but because of that, it allows you to build your own way of working instead of being forced to work in the way that the developer thinks that you should. And with just a little more time, I had built my own custom collision system, something that I never would have attempted to do in Godot, though it was pretty buggy, so I scrapped most of it. Again, I'm just trying to learn here. We're not making a AAA game. But even when things weren't working the way I expected, I was having fun, right? That's the important part. I was actually enjoying myself working on games again, and within a few days, I had all the artwork done. I had a complete game loop, and the game was finished. My first feature complete game ever. If you want to download the game, the link will be somewhere down below. And yeah, it's a really simple game. The artwork, the gameplay, the setting, nothing revolutionary, right? A fifth grader could have made it. Also, I didn't do it on purpose, but yes, the game is about an illegal alien trying to avoid being killed by the American government. That is what I have decided. Fuck you, Donald Trump. Fuck you, Elon Musk. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that even though the game is simple, I'm still proud of what I made. I put a lot of care into making the artwork and drawing the sprites, writing the code, making sure everything runs smoothly. Sure, it's a little visually cluttered, but I had fun making it. These last few months have not been my happiest days. I've been scared a lot. Things are chaotic, and it's really hard to stay hopeful about the future at times. But I have to keep doing the best that I can. And if the best that I can do right now is make a game that you play for 30 seconds before moving on to something else, then I'm proud of that. I did my best. And I want you to keep doing your best as well. Even if you feel like your best is small and inconsequential, like I often do when things feel hopeless and chaotic, as long as you're proud of what you do, that's all that matters. So let's do that. Let's do things that we can be proud about. Have a nice day.